Blake Benedetto, speech 6. What if you or your best friend weren't here today? Be something, wouldn't it? Your best friend or family member could have been potentially not here based on infertility. This is something I personally suffer with my family. It's been 2 years now that my wife and I have been personally trying to have children and start a family, and we haven't been able to, unfortunately. So I wanted to bring the attention to you guys today on things that you can potentially do to help stop infertility or increase the chances of others getting pregnant and starting a family. You may potentially suffer from this as well, whether it's currently or in the future, directly or indirectly with an immediate family member or a fellow friend as well. Something I think that can relate to everybody in America, as we see reproduction is one of the main sources of why we were put on this earth. Infertility is a disease of the reproductive system that is technically classified as anyone that cannot have children or become pregnant within a year of trying, or if it's a woman 35 or older, within 6 months. 1 in 6 couples suffers with infertility, believe it or not. And that's in the United States only, but that's a pretty amazing fact if you think about it. That's a very large amount of people that you're just not even aware of, I'm sure, as something that's not fully discussed, and most people, they keep it to themselves. But that's an amazing statistic. According to Sarah's Laughter, less than 3% of all infertility cases result in IVF, which is in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization is considered to be the extreme of the extremes in steps in producing fertility. And it's where they actually take the embryos of the woman outside of the body, fertilize it, and place it back in hopes that it's an already fertilized egg that will produce a child, so long that the body takes it. That costs a range from anywhere from $18,000 to $25,000, $26,000 per treatment. And so that brings us to our case today of why I'm asking you guys to help out. Insurance companies do not cover this type of treatment, unfortunately. Matter of fact, most insurance companies outside of 2 or 3 states, Massachusetts being one of them, don't even cover any type of infertility, much less in vitro fertilization. So what we rely on are nonprofit organizations and grants and funds to help alleviate some of the costs and expenses with a family that's going through any type of this. One of those organizations is Baby Quest Foundation. They are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and they help with struggling families going through infertility to knock down some of those costs. Donations can be made to the address below. I'll make sure I include this information on the slide available after my talk. But donations and all contributions can be made online through several other avenues. And donations are key, guys. This is not possible without you guys' help. And it's a vast problem. Like I said, 1 in 6 U.S. couples suffer from this, so it's bigger than you think. We need everybody's help. Even the smallest amount makes a huge difference. It goes a long way in helping somebody, maybe even somebody you know in the future, having a child. Infertility affects all cases, believe it or not just males or females. It affects all cases. And in fact, going forward, without benefits, infertility patients commonly experience depression and anxiety, which costs insurance companies even more money. So if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, insurance companies don't want to cover this because they think it costs too much. By not doing it, it could cost them potentially even more of stuff that they do cover. And just circling back to our previous slide that we had, less than 3% of all infertility cases get to IVF, which is considered the most extreme case. So insurance companies should cover it because, like you said, very little even get to that expensive amount, and just keeps the cost minimal at that point. Big thing, guys, donate. Donate, donate, donate. Please donate today. Like I said, the smallest little bit helps and can maybe change somebody's life one day. You know, just a small fact, according to the American Disabilities Act that was established in 1991, in 1998, the U.S. stated that reproduction is a major life activity. So how can a major life activity not be covered under health care, insurance benefits? How is that not possible? Something to think about. Again, please donate, help out. Thank you for your time.